from Davis.
Not now, Steve.
He's passed all the creditors' claims on to his lawyers.
Oh, what about this? On there.
We've got to find a way to pay them off. And then maybe they'll accept 20 pence in the pound.
I don't want to talk about this now.
We haven't got a choice. This won't just go away, Kim. At least selling all our shares will raise something towards it.
You really don't see it, do you?
I'm just trying to find a way out of this mess.
That's all it is to you, a financial challenge. Just so many shares and deals and percentages.
Kim,
This is my home we're talking about, and James's future. Thanks to your incompetence, I'm going to lose it.
And one day I'll get it all back for us, I swear to you.
You don't believe that any more than I do. It's over. It's our last day as owners of Home Farm.
Where the hell's Tara got to?
If she's any sense, as far from here as possible.
Let's just get this over with, shall we?
Kim, I just want to say I know how difficult this must be for you. I wish the circumstances could have been different.
Yes, well, if you'd spoken up before the wedding, they might have been. Shall we begin?
Oh, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you both well in the future, wherever it may be.
If we go, you go. You can't afford to buy our shares.
Oh, I think I'll still be around.
Sorry, I'm late. I had a few things to sort out.
What's she doing here?
Oh, I took the liberty of inviting a guest to the proceedings. Tara, perhaps you'd like to tell them why you're here. You and Steve will be delighted that Home Farm will be staying in the family after all.
Did you know about this?
I don't understand.
Oh, it's quite simple. I went to Tara for her backing, and she's agreed to support my purchase of your shares. So, now I'm the new owner, and what I want to do is...
Chris, do you mind if I say a few words?
By all means.
This must have come as a bit of a surprise to you both.
You can say that again.
Chris came to me with a business proposal, and that is how I looked at it. Personal feelings don't come into this.
Speak for yourself.
The plan was very good. Home Farm is a thriving business, and I can see one or two areas that might be improved, but apart from that, I'd have been a fool to say no.
Hear, hear.
But as I said, Chris, personal feelings don't come into this. This is purely business, and I'm afraid I've got a surprise for you as well.
Well, what do you mean?
I'm not going to lend you the money to buy the shares.
Don't be ridiculous. When you can't pull out now.
Oh, I'm not pulling out. I'm afraid you've jumped the gun a little bit. I'm buying them. For myself.
You can't buy Steve's.
Why not?
Because he's got another buyer.
Who?
I think the other buyer just pulled out.
Wait a minute.
Do you think your other buyer can find the money by midnight? Well, in that case, it looks as if I'm going to be the new owner of Home Farm. That is, of course, if you don't have any objections.
Why are you reading that?
No idea. Old habits die hard, I suppose.
Yep, well, we're going to have to learn a whole set of new habits. How to live without money, for a start.
You'll kill me for saying it, but last night I slept like a log. First time in ages.
Lucky you.
Relief is that Tara got this place and not Chris. If he'd have got it, he'd have had us banged up for fraud.
Poor old Chris. Always the nearly man.
So what do we do now?
Get on the right side of Tara. Let's face it, she prefers me to Chris. We enjoy disliking each other.
Yeah, but what about me? Do I cultivate Tara too?
You behave yourself. For better or worse, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Weather the storm, Steve. Things might get better.
Yeah.
Come on, you walkies. I'm going to show you what's left of your inheritance.
Hello, Home Farm. Yes. Right. I'll pass it on. Hello? Hello? She hung up on me.
Who?
Tara. She wants a meeting here at 2 o'clock.
What's it to do with us?
I don't know. But we're invited. Plus Chris and Zoe.
Ring me.
Well, maybe she did. Steve just happened to pick up the phone.
I suppose you had a good snigger about me for this morning's performance.
Performance?
At Oakwell Hall, don't pretend you don't know.
Well, I know I heard a car skidding to a halt around 8 o'clock. Must have been you returning from Tara's.
This meeting's another carve-up, isn't it? I'm out of my ear, and she wants you there as cheerleader.
Look, whatever humiliation you've suffered, you've brought upon yourself. I could have told you not to trust Tara.
But you didn't.
Like you didn't tell me what Steve was up to before the wedding. Well, it's all water over the dam, Chris. Whatever changes Tara intends making, I am powerless to prevent. And so are you. 2 o'clock.
Thanks for coming. I don't intend this to be a formal meeting, no minutes taken.
Can't be if these two are here. I mean, if the future of Home Farm is to be discussed, then I insist Mr. and Mrs. Marchant leave the room.
Be quiet, Chris. Listen to Zoe. You're just prolonging the agony.
And you know what that agony is, dear? You're all in this together.
If I might get on...
If it's anything to do with the business, either they go or I do.
Shut your mouth, Chris.
God, please. Changes. The obvious one is, of course, my new position as chairman.
Chairwoman, Tara. Girl power.
See what I mean, Zoe? The stud farm partners are as thick as thieves.
You said it changes, Tara. So far, you've only given us one. Yes. The day-to-day running of Home Farm will be left to my new managing director, Chris Tate. You thought you'd blown it, didn't you?
My first decision as MD. I want you two off this property by midday tomorrow.
Don't be stupid, Chris. What about James?
Oh, you take him with you. I don't need him.
Tara! Tara! Your MD has just issued the most ridiculous instruction. He wants Steve, James and me out of the house by noon tomorrow.
Yes.
So talk to him. Tell him it's impossible.
Managing directors are there to manage, Kim. How would he look if I overruled Chris at this early stage? Sorry.
Couldn't get Pickford's then?
Do you want a smack in the mouth?
Let's just get this over with.
Oh, please, take your time. I've been waiting for this day for years. I want to savor every moment.
We'll be out by noon, as agreed.
I can't tell you what joy I'll get finally throwing you off Home Farm.
Right, that's it.
Get the boxes out of my bedroom.
I'm not having him treat us like this.
Just get the boxes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kim. You can't use Roy to help you. He's a Home Farm employee.
I'll pay for his time.
I'm afraid I can't accept a cheque from the likes of you and Steve.
I'll pay cash. Come on, Roy.
Been smashing open the piggy bank, have we?
This is a list of my belongings.
Oh, I've already drawn one up. And I'm going to make damn sure that you don't take a stick of furniture that doesn't belong to you.
Get a life.
Oh, I've got one. Here, at Home Farm.
Hope the move goes smoothly. Thank you. I'm sorry it worked out this way.
Save your sympathy, I'll be fine.
Yes, I'm sure you will. It was Chris's decision. I had to back him.
Sure. Well, I hope you'll both be very happy together. Though we'll take bets on it.
Got to go. I've got a rugby final to watch. State duties and all that. Yawn.
You'll never know how much this place means to me. Please look after it.
Whoa. Hold up there, Roy. This is Home Farm property.
It's on Kim's list.
For God's sake, it's only a table.
Look.
Bought and paid for by the company. Kim's chicken's coming home to roost. You see, she charged everything to Home Farm, so she didn't have to pay herself.
Take it back, Roy.
You can't let him get away with this. You've had that table in your room ever since I've known you.
Like he said, it's only a table. I think you'll find that everything's mine.
Oh, I know it is. Because I've checked everything. And when you finally cleared off, I'll check through the house, make sure you haven't sneaked out with anything.
Check away, little man.
Don't you talk down to me.
Enjoy your moment of triumph, Chris, because it'll be short-lived.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you won't be here long. Tara's got her own plans for Home Farm.
But she made me MD.
It's just a job title, Chris, to keep you sweet in the short term. Tara knows a sucker when she sees one.
You've got a nasty, twisted mind.
Who's got the majority share in the business?
Tara, of course.
Exactly. So you're no nearer to getting your hands on Home Farm than you were before. Now, if I was you, I'd feel pretty insecure. New broom and all that.
Go to hell.
Do try and keep the place clean while I'm away. Because I'll be back.
Over my dead body.
Who knows?
Who'd have thought the day had ever come, eh? Lady Muck roughing it with the peasants.
You leave Kim alone. She's been acting like a real lady today, unlike some.
Well, I hope she doesn't bring everyone's house prices down.
Why didn't you get off home for a saucer of milk?
Look, you're going to get us an number, what?
I'll have my breath back in a minute. I'm just wondering if I might be developing asthma.
No, Seth, I think it's an old problem of yours, lazy-itis.
Hey, I shall pull my weight like I always do. Just give me a shout when we get to them smaller boxes at back.
I'll be glad when this movie's over and we're locked inside away from everyone.
Oh, we're not hiding away just yet.
What do you mean?
I said we'd buy Roy and Seth some drinks as a thank you.
We're not going in the Wolfpack, not after everything that's happened.
We certainly are.
Will you look at that?
Hello, Alan.
You've got a brass neck coming in here.
Oh, come on, Mr. Turner. King's money's as good as anybody else's.
That's highly debatable.
But whatever's happened in the last few weeks, some things haven't changed. Kim gave a lot of work to folk round here.
All right, I'll serve you, but him, no way.
Steve,
Leave it, Kim. Come on, let's go.
no one likes what's happened, Alan. But Steve and I are doing everything we can to make sure you don't lose your money.
Come on, Mr. Turner. We've all had us back patches, you included.
Steve cheated me and dozens of others. Why should I let him drink in my pub?
Because we're old friends, Alan. I promise you, you won't lose your money.
All right. So what do you all want?
2 pints and 2 G&Ts, please.
I'll bring them over.
How the mighty have fallen, eh? Do you want to borrow a couple of bob?
I bet you dingles never lose your razor-sharp wit.
So we have to put up with this.
Tough it out, Steve.
I was wondering if I could put a business deal your way.
I'm all ears.
Well, I mean, you must have a wardrobe of clothes a mile long.
Not really your size.
I know your skin, right? Turn half your clothes over to me and I'll get us top dollar second hand.
God, I can't take much more of this.
Thanks for the offer, Mandy, but I'm not down and out yet.
Well, if you change your mind, you know where I am.
The Wolfpack going to be our regular haunt from now on, is it?
It's important to show people we're not beaten.
It just gave scum like the Dingles a chance to laugh at us.
Let's get one thing straight. They can take Home Farm away from me. People can take the mickey as much as they want, but no one will take away my dignity.
And why don't we just move?
Oh, no. You got us into this mess. You are not running away. Emmerdale's my home. What little I have left of my business is still here.
Yeah, you're right. And I've got to get some work.
You've already got some.
How come?
I'll have my hands full running the stud. So until you do find a job, you're in charge of James.
I'm not a nanny.
You said you wanted to get closer to him. It's the ideal opportunity. Hello, Seth.
Welcome to your new home.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate your help with the move.
Yeah, you work like a Trojan.
And don't take any notice of what folks say. They're never happy around here than when there's something to moan about.
Oh, don't worry about me, Seth. I'm a big girl.
Hey, what's this?
You okay, Kathy?
Has anyone seen Alice?
Don't panic. When did you last see her?
I'll call the police.
Use my mobile.
I'll never forgive myself if something's happened to her.
Calm down. Everything will be fine. Look, we'll organise a search party. I'll check the recreation ground and I'll get people to help out at the pub. You check the tea rooms. She might be there.
It's my fault. I left her by herself.
We'll find her.
I'll check the vets.
Okay. Alan, I need help. Alice has gone missing.
Terry, can you hold the fort here while I rustle up some help?
When was she last seen?
A couple of hours ago.
How's Kathy?
How do you think?
Not to be so irresponsible.
Alice! Thank goodness.
What were you thinking of, leaving a 7-year-old to fend for herself?
It was an emergency.
Aye, and it nearly was for Alice and all.
Why, what happened?
Lisa saved her from falling in pit.
You're a very silly girl. Why didn't you stay at home like I told you to?
Sorry, Auntie Kathy.
Don't blame her, it was your neglect.
Lisa, I don't need a lecture.
You can get done for leaving children on their own. We should get on to Childline about you.
Let's not get excited.
The lass could have really hurt herself.
Come on. I'm sorry for shouting. I was worried about you, that's all. And don't worry, it's not going to happen again. Better rush on at the tea rooms.
Don't believe it. You left a child because you heard the chink of cash registers.
No, it wasn't like that.
Come on, let's get Alice home.
Calls herself a guardian.
You were right in what you said, you know.
I bet Lisa Dingle's never had to look after young kids and do a job.
If it's any consolation, I know how you must have been feeling.
Oh, thanks for your help.
Look, if you're pushed, I could recommend a nanny agency. It's the one we got Sophie from.
I can't afford a nanny.
So what are you going to do? I mean, what happens the next time Alice is off ill?
We'll cope.
You need help. It's obviously becoming a struggle looking after Alice alone.
Look, Kim, we'll be fine.
Kathy, face reality.
What was I thinking of? You could have run out in front of a car, been snatched or anything.
She wasn't.
Lisa was right. I am a bad guardian. I let you down so badly, didn't I? Come on.
Great.
However, in case of emergency,
What's this for?
if I need you, I can bleep you.
Thanks.
When you took the job, I did tell you you were on 24-hour call.
Okay.
That's right. Keep him on a short chain. He may bite.
And what brings you to Home Farm?
Oh, what do you think?
Looking after my 50% interest in the stud farm?
No. Mine.
You're working late, lass?
Oh, hello, Seth. Afraid I haven't got much choice. Got to work every hour God sends just to keep my chin above water.
How you been keeping?
I'm a survivor, Seth, like you.
Me? Not too sure about that.
What do you mean?
Well, I've been summoned here by my new lord and master, and I don't think he wants to shake my hand or share a glass of sherry.
Home Farm won't be the same without you, Seth.
If only the same could be said about you, Kim.
Right on cue. Aren't we predictable?
It's one of my many endearing qualities. May I ask what you're doing here?
Aren't I allowed access to the stud farm paperwork?
Of course. I'm not an unreasonable man. You've got 48 hours to find alternative office space.
Oh, how generous.
That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
Oh, I'd keep quiet if I were you, Seth. I'm coming to you in a minute.
There's no reasoning with a megalomaniac.
You should know.
Those aren't James's.
Well spotted. I decided putting him in frocks might give him a complex later.
So where did they come from?
Well, I don't know. I imagine it's somebody's idea of a joke. If you excuse me, I'll get back to work.
A bit difficult now Chris has barged you from the office.
Well, I'm not going to let that worry me. There's no point dealing with the monkeys. I shall take my protest straight to the organ grinder.
Tara.
Home Farm's hers now.
Bit hard to get used to.
I can't. As far as I'm concerned, she's just the caretaker till I can get it back. So how did you get hold of them?
Chris was chucking him out.
Well, odd you should throw them in your direction. Where are the rest?
The rest?
I left a wardrobe full.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know about that. Now, do you want one or not?
Well, of course I do. They're mine. You're not expecting me to pay for them as well, are you? Even a dingle hasn't got that much cheek.
Well, I thought you'd give me something for me trouble.
That's all you're getting. And if you try it on again, I'll go to the police.
Yeah, well, don't worry. I won't be back.
Trouble?
When you're down, everyone thinks they're in with a chance of making a quick buck.
Well, hopefully they won't be down much longer. Tara's check's gone through. We've finally got some money in our account.
Well, it'll go straight out again to our creditors. So if you need money, I suggest you go and look for a job.
Won't be that easy.
Oh, I'm sorry we're late back, Kim. I got carried away shopping. You know how it is.
Not anymore. I'm on a tight budget these days.
Oh, it must be awful for you. What can I do to help?
Get Chris off my back. If we're going to make a go of this stud, I need desk space. He's told me I can't use the home farm office.
Oh, I can get a bit overpossessive sometimes. I suppose it's going to take you all a while to realise that home farm isn't Tate Empire anymore. Don't worry, I'll put Chris in his place. Now, do you want to come in for a drink and admire the spoils I've plundered in Harrogate?
I'd love to, but Steve's promised to cook dinner. He might need help with the tinner. Here you go. I've changed, James. Have you tried any of those jobs I've marked?
Offices won't be open yet.
I'll see you later. Mummy's going to work. Kiss, kiss.
I can't babysit all day. I might have to go for an interview.
What, just like that?
I'm going to see an old friend of mine.
Oh, surprised you've got any.
He owes me one.
Yes, well, as I've got a real job, not just a vague promise, you can take James with you. Oh, and don't do anything special for dinner.
What are you doing here?
Working.
Hasn't it sunk in yet? This is private property. You've no business being here. You are trespassing.
I think we have a breakdown in communication.
Why, do you want it in triplicate? You are excluded. Persona non grata.
No, I haven't got time for this. I'm busy.
Well, just get out of here or I call the police.
The chair of your board obviously doesn't seem to think it's worth consulting you.
What are you talking about?
All the documentation for the study's here, and I need to use it. Simple, really.
Yes, of course. Okay. Bye.
Hi. Is Nick Probert in?
Do you have an appointment, Mr.
Steve Marchant. And this is James.
Oh, hello. Who's a lovely boy, then?
Nick and I are old colleagues.
Oh. Well, he is very busy, but I'm sure he'll find time. Would you like to take a seat?
Thank you. Come on, mate. Bye. Hi.
Hi.
Could you remind Nick I'm still here?
I have left a message with his secretary.
I know, but would you try again? It's just that someone's getting restless.
Are we getting bored?
I think that's a yes.
The trials of being a single parent.
I'm not a single parent. It just feels that way sometimes.
I'll try again.
Thanks.
Hi, Wendy, it's reception again. Mr. Marchant's still waiting. Oh, hold on. Mr. Probert needs to know the purpose of your visit.
I'm a mate.
Mr. Marchant says he's a friend. I did say that before. I know he's very busy. Yes, we're still here. Right. I see. I'll tell him.
Should I go up?
I'm afraid he isn't going to be available today. His secretary suggests you write to him.
Right. But I'm here now in person.
Well, I have tried.
I get it. He's been listening to the jungle drums. Give him a message from me. Just tell him to be careful who he tramples on the way up. Because I'll be waiting for him on his way down. Oh, James. Oh, you okay? That's my boy. Hi. I've put James to bed.
Thanks for doing dinner. Glad you had time to do those for the boys.
Nothing to do with me. I thought you'd start taking in washing.
If you don't pull your finger out and find work, we might have to.
That's what I've been trying to do.
And?
Let's get a drink.
We're out.
Brilliant.
Well, don't tell me how it went then, will you?
My reputation goes before me.
Meaning?
Finance is all about confidence, and apparently I don't inspire it. In other words, they won't touch me with a barge pole.
Well, you're not surprised, are you?
Thanks a lot. You're my wife. If you don't believe in me, how can I believe in myself?
Oh, come off it. Don't play the martyr. The day I became your wife, you were chatting half the population out of their money. Me included.
If that's the way you feel.
That's the way it is. I'll go and check on James.
This Meg's some joke. I must have put him on your line.
I don't think Kim was too impressed. She thought I started taking in washing.
Don't be silly. The only thing you launder is money.
Right, I better be off. If you fancy coming out, there's rugby training tonight for Woolpack side. Bring Little in if you like.
Cheers, Terry.
Oh, for heaven's sake, look at the state of him.
Relax, it'll wash off. Well, you sit down and get some breakfast.
I haven't the time.
We'll ring the boss and tell her you're going to be late.
I am the boss. And the secretary and the stable lad.
You can't resist it, can you? I went begging to Nick Probert yesterday. He wouldn't even see me. I'm trying my best, Kim, but I'm sick and tired of begging for your forgiveness all the time.
Then get a job.
Excuse me. Hello? We're having a meeting.
Don't mind me. I need the papers on that new foal. John Carr's due over tomorrow. He wants to have a look at it.
You've no right to be here.
I can't run the stud from the stables. Now, if you have any complaints, consult my partner.
I'm sorry, Kim. This is home farm business. It's confidential.
Are you asking me to leave? I have to do something about Christopher.
Oh, for heaven's sake, what's the matter now?
He is keeping the office locked.
This place is like a kindergarten.
What's up with her?
Don't you recognise the symptoms? Let's get it.
Make sure you get cash.
Very funny.
Oh, don't you have to get Seth's lunch ready?
Oh, Betty? I think Kim and I will be needing a cleaner soon.
What are you going to pay him with?
Do you really think people like us will bounce back on our feet?
What are you telling me for?
So you don't apply for the job. I wouldn't want to embarrass you by turning you down. This time, I want to go for somebody who's suitable for the job.
You cheeky blighter.
Somebody who minds their own business.
It's a pity I didn't put my oar in. It might have saved a lot of honest folk the life savings.
Hello, my darling. Oh, you come here. How are you? Oh, huh? Oh,
Steve! Are you in?
Sorry, I must have nodded off.
you're supposed to be looking after him.
That's okay, isn't it?
You're responsible.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's not good enough.
What do you mean by that?
Surely I don't have to spell it out. He's not 2 years old.
I had a hard morning.
Dragging yourself around every office in town, looking for a job. I can't even leave him with you for one morning.
Well, Mummy's back now, isn't she?
Steve? Steve, you looking for a partner?
I've already got one.
For the quiz.
Well, I could do with 50 quid.
Ooh, start paying off your debts, I would have thought.
You're taking a chance sitting there.
There's nowhere else.
Plenty of space at this table.
Haven't you had enough, Steve?
You don't like me either, do you?
Well, I don't lie awake thinking about you, no.
You and Kim hates me.
You've only been married a month.
Got to get a job, just to get her out of the house, anything.
You wouldn't take anything.
Wouldn't I?
Okay. Might know where there's some going.
What the hell are you playing at? Is this your idea of job hunting?
I'm having a quiet drink.
Not anymore, you're not.
You really want to be like the rest of these non-entities?
drowning in the stench of stale beer and banal chatter.
Hey, at least we can pay our way. Hey, fancy a fellow with real money, Kim?
No, she doesn't. Pathetic.
Cheers.